The views and opinions of this stream are not necessarily those of Twitch, Pint and Click, or the members of the Drunk Therapy community. Drunk Therapy will begin in 2 minutes. Talk about your mommy and or daddy issues in 1 minute 45 seconds. Tell us about the worst decisions you have made while drunk in 1 minute 30 seconds. In 1 minute and 15 seconds, we can gamble on whether or not you're getting back with your crappy ex. Listen to funny international accents that may or may not turn you on in 1 minute. In 50 seconds, you can describe the thing growing on the tip of your penis. In 1 second, I will say something redundant in 1 second. Ask if it's okay to mix heroin and caffeine in 30 seconds. Disgust us with your deepest, darkest foot fantasy in 20 seconds. Pint will inform you that he is not a real therapist in 10 seconds. Drunk Therapy goes live in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
I haven't been circumcised.
Jump off his reader.
It's like the worst turn off ever.
She was gonna raid his ass.
Oh man, she's a dirty girl.
Chris.
Obviously,
Cat.
obviously,
Condom.
obviously,
Family sucks.
obviously.
Ruined our relationship.
Pulled out her old foot pussy.
Goodwill humping.
This is not something that I enjoy.
Does no one do foreplay anymore?
I get home, really drunk.
Bad daddy.
Fight, makeup, sex.
Bad daddy.
Fight, makeup, sex.
I never had a hangover.
Good luck, Bella. Catch you later.
Brain gymnastics.
The most romantic shit. He picks me up on his motorcycle.
Sounds like me when I'm smoking weed.
My asshole is just so wide.
All right, okay.
I don't understand it.
I do put a lot of trust in you fuckers. Hello and goodbye, ass Bella, and welcome to yet another drunk therapy session. I'm your ever humble host, Pint and Click, and no, I'm not a licensed therapist, but just like a true professional, I do enjoy a good beer while listening to your problems. If you have anything you'd like to get off your chest today, anything at all, god damn it, type exclamation point, join over there, please, would you? I don't care if you can call in, I don't care if you just have to type it out, just fucking type exclamation point, join. Get in line so we can focus on you. Christ almighty, it's why I made the whole fucking mechanism, huh? Jesus. At any rate, from there, you can either call in or type about your fucking problem. How about that shit? What's up, you guys? So good to see y'all. I hope that you've all had a fantastic weekend. Zensuki, what's up? Ask Bella. Run along and take care of your stuff. Best of luck to your mom. I hope that, you know, the saga ends. And that she still gets everything that she needs. And what's up, Jack? How are you doing today, my friend? Good to see y'all. And I do promise, you guys, I will have a new intro soon. I have the song, but I don't have the fucking time. In fact, today I can only give you guys 3 hours today. So sorry. But I'm going down to KQED, our local public broadcasting station, to watch a rehearsal for an upcoming live show of my stepmom's podcast. So super stoked to be doing that. And this week, I also have 2 fucking papers that I have to write between 5 and 8 pages on top of all my normal like reading and other assignments. I haven't written a fucking paper since 2009, you guys, and I might have written a paper in 2009. I might have been out of those classes by then already in college. So I'm a little worried. I'm a little concerned. But we'll see how it goes. There are 2 case files. One is a given case file that I have to write about and analyze, I think, a little girl. And then another one is one of my choosing. So, also, if anyone is willing, in the future, I might be reaching out to some of you to write about you, if y'all don't fucking mind. And I don't have to use any real names or anything like that. But you could end up in a master's program paper. What's up, Nico? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And both you, Nico and Zensuke, I just want to thank you guys both for being here so, like, regularly lately. You've been here so often. And, you know, I noticed that, and I just want to thank you guys so much, for being here. You know, it's fucking awesome. It's really fucking cool. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, and, let's keep it up, shall we? Thank you. Oh, there you go, Volunteers Tribute. You long for the humiliation of your suffering being laid bare for all to see, Zensuke? Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? I'm sure that there's some sort of release in there, right? Like ripping off a fucking Band-Aid. It's on top of a festering tattoo that's misspelled or something. I don't know. How are you guys doing, huh? How the hell are you guys doing today? Zensuke, I don't know if you're maybe you're in an ad right now. Nico, I like being here. If I can ever offer assistance in any manner, I'll gladly give it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And, you know, like, was it last week? Was it Friday? I called upon you to ask for some either nutritional diet advice, gym, something. There was something there. So yeah, I mean, I will certainly call upon you. You are a fellow with good habits. And I respect that. And, you know, if you're willing to offer some of your, habitual processes to others trying to form new and better habits, yeah, I'm certainly going to call on you. You've done it, you know? You've fucking done it. How are you doing today, Jack? That was a pleasure, my friend. We'll see what the new tags do for us today. Trauma dump friendly is one of the new tags we're trying out. So buckle up. And chill. 2 very, like, bipolar, fucking tags, might I add. You're all right, Jack? I'm glad to hear that. Nico, I'm good with health habits as well as understanding and support. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's the best we can do, right? That's the absolute best we can do. Just as fellow beings on this green fucking earth, is doing our best to understand and supporting where we can. That's fucking it. Jack, you're doing all right. How's your foot today? Is it healing nicely? I hope you're, you know, not in any pain or anything. Any updates there? Nico, I'll be in and out for a bit, getting ready for work. The old in out. You don't say.
Let's get to the sex.
You're good, man. Don't you worry about it. Still sore, but better. Glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Have you been having to take any, like, pain meds? Anything to, you know, to manage the pain? Or has it been, it's, like, you say sore. That doesn't strike me as, like, pain. Could be, like, achy. But, yeah, I'm just curious, I hope it's all been pretty manageable. And that what they've given you has worked. You know? Zensuke, anything new in your world there, buddy? How are things, huh? Has Honey reached out to you about, like, a men's mental health thing? by the by, Zensuke? That'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, I went outside yesterday. It was nice. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Are you still in like a contraption? Or are you on a wheelchair, a walker, crutches, cane? What's the evolution been of whatever contraptions you need to get around? Let's see. Anything on my end to report? No, I don't think so. I already said I have to get out of here an hour early. And I'll see if I can or can't stream on Friday later this week. Zensuke, yeah, it's pretty chill. Gabby and I are working on a few stories together. Excellent. It's about trauma and healing in a dystopian sci-fi world. Well, shit. That's excellent. Is that to be adapted into a video game? Cool, man. That sounds fan-fucking-tastic. Jack's still in a wheelchair, gotcha. Hoping to use a walker soon. Perfect. They also make those fancy, like, scooter walkers, where, you know, you kind of, like, kneel on this pad, and it really is like a walking scooter kind of deal. Have you seen that one? It's interesting. My mom used it when she broke her ankle, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. Just slipped off a fucking curb. Broke her ankle. Man, it's scary getting old. Zensuke, it's part of the extra lore for the video game we are working on. Cool. Awesome. Hey, do you guys, do you do all, like, the discoverable stuff? Like, you know how some games have, like, comic books or CD-ROMs with voice recording, stuff like that. Do you have those kind of discoverable artifacts and things in your games? I love that stuff. I'm a total completionist when I game, and I always try to find all of it, and I experience it in order. Yeah, I love that kind of world building, you know. Short stories will share with the community, but aren't in the video game. I gotcha. That's awesome, though. Oh, what's up, Frog? How you doing? Good to see you today. How was your weekend? Huh? Anything new? Jack, been watching BattleBots. Excellent. I think I'm becoming a Cobalt fan. I do like me some Cobalt. I think if the team makes tweaks, they can be a championship contender. What championship, bud? Keep fucking dreaming. It's so heartbreaking, man. So fucking heartbreaking. Yeah, Zoe, what'd you get into over the weekend, huh? It was fun. Nothing too new, just made some nice foods and hung out with friends. No, that sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely lovely. When you hang out with friends, what kind of stuff do you get into? Do you whip out some board games? Do you watch stuff? Just put on some music? Do you dance while you're drinking wine? Hello, Samim. How are you? You've been in here before, right? Am I making that up? I feel like I recognize your handle there. Hi. If you're coming back, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Hi. How are you? If you have something that you want to discuss today, please type !join right over there in the Twitch chat. You can either call in or you can just type about it right here. Yes, you were here. Okay. My memory doesn't completely fail me. Do you have an update for us, Samim? How are things, huh? Zensuke, we're very early on, but I hope we'll have time and resource to add those discoverable artifacts. Yeah, it's always so fun, right? That kind of world building. We have a 15-second mood and art teaser on YouTube. Yes, absolutely, I want to see it. Drop it in the fucking self-hype or something, right? Over there in the Discord. I know, right, Jack? Zoe, usually just sit and watch TV. That's excellent. Sometimes we'll game, too. Perfect. Do you have some couch co-op games you like to default to? Oh, from last week. Jesus, was it literally just last week? Fuck. Oh, was it you that we were doing grounding techniques with, Samim? Was that you? What's up, honey? So good to see ya. What's going on? How was your weekend? What's new, huh? Do tell. Yeah, your ears must have been burning there, honey. We were just talking about you just a little bit. Yeah. And Zensuke, thank you for, you know, for the reminder. I do my best, you guys. I do my absolute fucking best. Remember everyone that comes through here. But what you don't see is that when this stream is off, I am just in dad mode. And chasing around a kid, it rots the brain, is what it does. It just makes all this that used to function up here turn gray. And it's completely unusable. And on top of that, with a completely non-functioning brain, I made the mistake of going back to school. So, yeah, fucking forgive me, would you please, Samim? Samim, I became religious, and God healed my heart, and I am more kind now.
They are not even Christian.
And I am calm most of the time. However you get there, Samim, that is wonderful. That is a whirlwind of a 180. That really is. So good on you. And I hope that whatever heals you is not a temporary measure to a long-term problem, but is in fact just the kind of thing that you need for the long term in order to simply function, you know, wherever you're at. Zoe tends to be overcooked or will bring laptops and play Minecraft. Excellent. Or Super Mario. Yeah, Super Mario Party. That's always a classic. Jamboree or whatever lately. Yeah, right, Jack? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the support to Samim, you guys. It's always, you know, it's a big fucking deal, you know? It's a really big fucking deal for someone. That's huge, you know? It's kind of make or break scenarios, however you get there, you know? It's wonderful. And also, you know, take what you learn and share it with others that you may find are in similar positions as what you've been experiencing. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on, man?
We're having an orgy.
Oh, you don't say. Do tell.
Oh, I wish. I don't even know dudes, that's a sausage fest.
You know, yeah. It's just, man, be careful with those dude-only orgies, because they reek. They smell so bad. Yeah, they smell like tire fires.
Like BattleBots?
No, like burning rubber. Like worse than BattleBots, man. BattleBot smells good because you have all the different components that are set on fire. With dude orgies, it's just that stank flesh. Zensuke, as a side note, I'm eating Ritz crackers and Gouda cheese. Gouda for you, Zensuke. Samim, I will never forget that you helped at my Oh, Samim, that's what we're here for, you know? That's what we're here for. Thank you very much for the kind words, and I'll honor that in return, all right? You know, you're always, you know, welcome to come out here, to hang out, to share whatever whatever knowledge you have for others. You know, like, because you're doing better doesn't mean you are now excluded from the club. Everyone from all walks of life are welcome here, no matter where you are in your journey. Please hang out. Everyone is welcome. Oh, Zensuke, I hope that it's not laggy. What's up, Derp? Good to see you, or Dr. P. To your friends. Happy New Year! I have not seen you in the New Year yet. What the hell's been new, huh? Honey, that's basically it, but also, you know, like, dudes that mainly go for other dudes sometimes can have this like, odor fetish. And yeah, it's on full blast during the dude-only orgies. Okay, good, Zensuke. Not much. Yeah, it was good. Thank you, Dr. P. You know, we didn't have that many familial obligations, which is always the best way to spend the holidays. Really, like, low pressure threshold this year. There just wasn't much going on. It was just dinner at my mom's on Christmas Day. It was the best. That was it, you know? Like, usually, man, we're running around so fucking much because between my wife and I, we have 3 different families in the Bay Area, right? So it's usually just a whirlwind, and we spend, like, more time in the car than actually just celebrating as a family. So, you know, like, we had Christmas Eve this year. We had Christmas morning this year. And Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, New Year's Eve as well. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy today. We also had New Year's Eve, which was just lovely. How about you, Dr. P? Glad your stream is fixed, Zensuki. Jack, you fantasizing BattleBots orgies over there?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Always. I bet.
I mean, there's some pod ass teams there, man.
Yeah, I would
Will
put.
Bales, holy fuck.
Oh no! Oh, you're talking about the drivers, not the bots, in your orgy.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about
well, I
like
guess that
actual
too.
robot orgies, because I would have Vlad the Impaler, in my orgy
Yeah.
for fucking sure, man. Yeah.
I thought you'd have like something
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Shatter or something. A hammer bot.
Yeah, I can go for Beta. How
Yeah,
about that?
Beta's
yeah,
better.
yeah, I'd go for Beta. It's a meme, but it's cold there. I'm feeling cold under my blanket, and if I take another one, I feel hot. Oh, yeah. 20 degrees Celsius, whatever that means in your foreign language that nobody understands. Nobody around the world uses Celsius. Come on, get with the times. It's all about Fahrenheit now. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. Dr. P took 2 weeks off. 1 week was family bullshit. 1 week was good times. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, freedom units, exactly. Oh my god, honey. Oh fuck. Have I brought this up with you before? Do you remember, like, just after 9/11, everything turned into like freedom fries instead of French fries, and freedom dressing instead of French dressing? Like, they really leaned into like changing anything that was foreign, and with an F especially, to like freedom. Do you remember that? Oh my god, yeah. It was they were changing it on the fucking menus places, you know? So fucking stupid. My god. By the way, Dr. P, if you would care to share about your family drama, you may, of course. We're always here to, you know, to listen and to validate. So, you know, please, if you're still hanging on to some of that anxiety or stress or whatever you experienced over the holidays, let her out, you know? That's what we're here for. Oh, what's up, Clover? So good to see you, my friend. Any new songs, huh? Any new songs that you'd like to share? I missed the last one. Oh, you got new glasses today. That is excellent. I'm sorry in advance, in case the new glasses make it a little harder to watch this stream. It's what I'm always, you know, my wife always goes in for, like, annual, checkups for her eyes, and she gets a new prescription like every 2 years or something, and I'm always a little concerned that she's gonna like put on the new prescription and just be like, ah! So, shit's wider than you remember? Huh. No, I mean, Dr. P, like, again, man, that's what we're here for, and it's not like, you know, nobody, like, takes over the fucking stream if they're actually discussing their problems, you know what I mean? That's the purpose of this. So, you know, don't feel like you would be removing others' opportunities to discuss their stuff, because you are also just as eligible to talk about your shit in here as anyone else's, you know? So, yeah. Up to you. Of course, never any pressure. Never any pressure. But when you feel like it, if you feel like you can distill it down to an amount of time that you yourself feel is respectable to everyone else that comes through, please, you know where to find me. Clover, you have new songs, not ones you'd like to share. Laugh your ass off. Go for it. Do it. Yeah. Raffle. Yeah, honey, I don't wear glasses. I don't have contacts, but I feel like if I had them, I would kind of assume like false identities and stuff, much like Clark Kent and whatnot, you know? It's like, ooh, am I gonna be the mad scientist today? You know? Oh, you feel like a whole different person. I hope that's a good thing. Clover. Oh, and Jack, thank you for pinning that delightful message at the top there, by the way. Fibromyalgia, I hear it thrown around. I'm not super familiar with it. Is that akin to, what do ladies get later on? Is it bone related, bone density related, you know? Samim, as you know, I'm a Muslim. One day I was feeling worse, so I thought maybe if I got to the masjid, forgive me if I'm butchering that, I would feel better. Then I went there and I opened the Quran, random page, and the first verse I saw, should I try to pronounce that? For indeed with hardship will be ease. And you gave it hope. That is beautiful. That's a really beautiful passage. Thank you so much for sharing that here. Yeah, that's it. We really have to recognize that with anything, with any experience, comes the opposite, right? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And that comes with emotions as well. That comes with life. That comes with hardships. That comes with our journeys, right? We are not immune to physics, right? And I truly, truly mean that. So thank you, Samim, for sharing that really lovely passage. And after that incident, you got better day by day. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh, what's up, Nay? How's it going? Good to see you. Hope your head's okay. I'm sorry if I just yelled in your ear and made everything worse. Dr. P, basically just vague symptoms like widespread pain and fatigue. Okay. Your sister claims to have it, but most of your family doesn't believe her, and she won't get a job or anything because of it. Has she ever been... Oh, Jack, where'd you go? My God, has she ever been analyzed for anything? You know, has she been to the doctors? Yeah, self-diagnosed. Self-diagnoses do not count. Sorry. But just imagine diagnosing a part of you using the very thing that you're trying to diagnose that may be disturbed. Right? It's like it's faulty before you even get to the diagnosis. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. So, you know, like T's must be crossed, I's must be dotted, and she must be seen by a medical practitioner, by just a general doctor, have a general exam and checkup, and also a therapist, you know, a psychiatrist. Perhaps there is something mental that needs to be looked into and diagnosed. Does she use any drugs by chance? Just ask. Does she use anything recreationally? If she's self-diagnosing herself, does that mean that she's also self-prescribing things? Because that often comes with the territory. And Zensuke, you got it, buddy. One fucking second. You don't know how you feel about it. Okay, yeah, you got it, Jack. Dr. P, she's trying to get disability, and I genuinely don't know if she just doesn't want to work or if she has something. I mean, she's not going to get disability without being diagnosed, right? Without seeing medically trained professionals, both doctors and probably, in this sense, it's going to be therapists. So, yeah, I mean, she's going to have to be looked at. Don't lose your sympathy for her, though, because obviously there is something going on. Whether she's actually feeling these things, or if it is her mind telling her that she's feeling these things, which is actually a hallucination, okay? Hallucinations occur with all 5 senses. And if she's experiencing hallucinations, there might be something greater at work. You know, that's one of the, I don't want to scare you, but that's one of the qualifying signs of schizophrenia. So maintain the empathy and try to urge her along to the proper channels to be properly diagnosed by the professionals, okay? That's it. All you can do. All right, Zensuke, get the fuck on in here, buddy. Can't wait to hear from you. Ready? Here we go. Hi! How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Doing all right. Good to hear from you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hear from you every week, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
By the way, I'm honored.
Since the last time we talked, I've been trying to be a lot more mindful of my mental health.
Good.
You know, last time I kind of had a mental breakdown.
Yeah, we
stream.
got into it a little bit.
Yeah. And I've been trying to be a little bit more mindful. And I think being more aware of when I get stressed, when I get upset or depressed or anything. It doesn't, like, I don't really get very upset, like angry or anything. But I do get, I realize something that's like, it's been kind of haunting me for a while. And now I'm kind of facing it full on. I suffer from heavy imposter syndrome.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of how people approach that, and how do you heal when you have that kind of feeling?
That's a very good question. You know, we do have others around here that suffer from imposter syndrome. Burn That Bee is a lovely, lovely lady, as well as a streamer. So I would certainly say go to her. And if she's streaming today, we'll totally fucking raid her. But I could probably say that easier.
She was gonna raid his ass.
Nice.
But how does it present itself in you?
In terms of how it manifests itself in my actions or my
in your daily mood, in your daily just how you go about your day and your routine. How does it affect just like what one would presume to be a standard order of operations, just getting through any day, especially with work?
Yeah, so I think as with many, it's pretty common for a lot of people that those fears tend to manifest themselves when you're in bed before you're trying to sleep, right?
Okay.
In my case, that's very much the case, and
it
tends to manifest itself in just me kind of triple checking my work. Like I should be sleeping, but I'm on my phone, just kind of trying to make sense of what's happening and my own work. And I'm like desperate for any sign of validation that what I do matters.
Oh boy.
It's kind of rough when I have those. I don't want to call them episodes, but I guess they kind of are episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it does have the effect of me getting very stressed out. It's not like crisis necessarily, like not crisis mode, but it does feel like, okay, sometimes I feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I like anything could make me break down. Like bad news could really ruin my day. Like any kind of obstacle or hurdle that I'm not prepared for. So I think we talked about this last time I was here, but we said that I value a lot, or I place a lot of my personal self-worth into the work that I do with my company.
Right.
And I fully recognize that it's not healthy.
Yeah, to a degree, yes.
But it is the cards that have been dealt to me for now. So
right,
doing the best I can with that. But when I have those moments of, okay, well, we have a problem, we have an obstacle that is a little bit more difficult to overcome, then it does create, more than just the professional difficulties that it creates a lot of mental and emotional distress in me. Right? Because it's not just, okay, we have a problem, we need to solve it. It's okay, well, Nathan has a failure point, and because he can't find the solution right away, then he's a failure.
Are you Nathan?
As producer. Yes, I am Nathan.
Okay. It's relevant information, You're just talking shit about one of your latchkeys.
No, the only person I talk shit about is Gabby.
Gotcha, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, she deserves it. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just got a DM saying stop talking shit about me.
Okay. I mean, I'm gathering a list of things to say, but I feel like you're not quite done with the explanation yet.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess I just wanted to
no,
get
you
in
don't.
just because I wanted to talk to you. So
You don't have to. You don't have to go anywhere. You just stream it on out, buddy. You know. So you have this. You have this overarching sense of failure. You're like predicting your own failure, and you're dreading it to a certain degree. And do you feel like, in a lot of ways, you have produced your own failure because you kind of made it happen after believing it so hard?
I don't know if I quite understand what you're asking.
You make your own prediction come true.
Like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly.
I think I'm good at not making that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's perhaps our saving grace.
That's good.
think for some reason when I'm with other people, I tend to kind of snap back to reality. I tend to just enter kind of a state of hyper focus.
Uh-huh.
And unless it's with Gabby, I don't let others see my distress.
Okay.
I think it's just part of the job, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm the CEO of the company. They can't see that I'm struggling because it's going to undermine morale.
Right.
Gabby's a different story because she's my best friend, so I allow a little bit of weakness with her. But
right.
Yeah.
I would certainly say that it's a hell of a commonality for anyone that gives a shit about their position. They're going to second guess themselves. And they're going to have these moments where they're like, am I capable of doing this? Am I capable of solving this problem? That goes with the territory for anyone that gives a shit. You have this extra layer of being the CEO. And you have not only a lot by your own merit riding on this, but also all these other people are also relying on you as well, right? To keep the ship afloat, not the shit afloat, but the ship afloat.
Both of them.
All the security, right? Yeah, the shit and the ship, the floaters. Do you?
And honestly, I would say that's the most difficult part. Like, am I guiding these people to a dead end? That's like the toughest part. Like, questioning, am I wasting everyone's time?
I think that might not be for you to decide.
Yeah, like in theory, like pragmatically, rationally, I agree with you. Emotionally, I'm like, it's still my responsibility a little bit.
Yeah.
If I fuck up,
yeah,
everyone suffers.
Right, but I mean, like, that classifies any small business anywhere. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Even like the big box stores. Even those, the too big to fail thing. It's not completely a thing unless you're talking about Amazon, right? The big box stores are closing like crazy. Our JCPenney just shuttered. Macy's is gone from San Francisco. That entire fucking mall on Union Square, it's gone. It's done. It's toast. And those were the big guys, Fucking Nordstrom.
Ubisoft closing like so many studios, so many projects, so many layoffs.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like, no company is really immune to that, especially when you're talking about small ones, such as the one that you have. Yeah. So I think you gotta allow people to make their own decisions if they're like, what reason they're doing all this for, if they're being led astray, if their time's being wasted, they have probably already come to that decision, whether or not their time is being wasted.
What if I'm just really good at accidentally manipulating everyone, and like I trick them into believing we have a shot at this?
Man, yeah, that's some supervillain shit right there.
Yeah. Accidental supervillain.
Right.
I'm not trying to deceive anyone, but who knows? No. Maybe I'm just super convincing. And I'm like,
of course.
Yeah, this is doomed from the start, but yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. It's gonna work out, right?
Right.
Trust me, bro.
I mean, believe me though, I do understand. Well, I don't understand, but I can seemingly understand the pressures of someone that is responsible for the security and the paychecks of other people. You know,
Yeah.
that is a big weight to carry. That is a very, very big weight to carry. The other thing I wanted to kind of dive into was this sense of validation, and you know, like you looking for validation from others constantly and wanting to know that like the work that you're doing and providing is of value to someone out there. Is it valuable to you?
Well, yes, in multiple ways actually. So because video games are hit based, in the sense that it's like a feast or famine kind of business, you either make it or you get in the red. So validation is important as part of, you know, having proper feedback loops with your audience. And so, but that's like the professional observation or the professional response to this. There's what you're actually asking is about the emotional, emotional aspect of it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's take a deep dive into my backstory. If you have a violin and you can play a little bit of music.
Sure. I have a banjo. Does that work? Giddy up.
So once when I was a little boy, well, actually, my childhood was kind of turbulent a little bit.
Okay.
It definitely was not a very loving home.
Okay.
I think I was very much left to my own devices. Part of it was because there was a lot of conflict with like my parents, my family as a whole.
Yeah.
And I preferred a lot to be just doing my own thing and not being bothered.
Yeah, away from the chaos.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think it led me to a place of and you know, I was kind of a problematic child as well. Like I was always not very social.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because now my job is all about talking to people.
No,
Go figure.
You weren't a problematic child. Your family system was problematic.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying.
Don't put the blame on a little kid now, please. Come on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, I think it just kind of stems from that. Like I was never receiving compliments or encouragement, feedback, anything, and I think it led me to a place of also I had to do a career pivot. Like I was for my 20s, I was an acrobat, and then I pivoted.
I remember that.
Yeah, then I pivoted to yeah, that's pretty much me on a daily basis back then. So then I pivoted to the video game industry, and it's like it's a competitive field, right? And a lot of it is okay. Do people respond well to your creative vision? Do people respond well? Like, can you keep a team together? So it's coming from a place of okay. Well, in my childhood, I was, you know, I lagged that kind of positive feedback, and now I don't really have that yet because we're not in a position where we can like. This is our first game that we're making as this company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a combination of both. But yeah, the feedback does matter both on a professional and personal level. And I think extra personal because I tie my identity to my company.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely I would say, like, I know it shouldn't matter, at least not that much, but it, like, I kind of crave that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it should matter to the point where you know that you're putting out a product that people want, right?
Yeah.
And again, relating back to keeping the company afloat, relating back to maintaining all these people's paychecks and everything, right? I think to that point, it's absolutely valid to you know, be wanting to please people, right? And by simple metrics, if people are buying your product, that means that they're enjoying, they're valuing it. There is something to it, right? I think just on that deeper personal level, though, I mean, like knowing that you yourself is creating something that matters to you has to account for more than you're allowing it to. You know, if this stuff matters to you, I feel by that very push of the snowball down the hill, it will ultimately matter to others as well. That shit is infectious, you know. I mean, that's, you know, basically why all of you are sitting in here with me right now, you know.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about this, and that has in turn brought all these other people in here that have either found passion in it or were also passionate about mental health, communities, group therapy, all that stuff. Beer, fart jokes. But, you know, like, if you build it, they will come. And if you build something that you cherish, that you find to be value, to hold value for yourself, it's like it's going to happen, you know?
Well, fingers crossed for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's like kind of a case of, you know, endure the pressure for, you know, we're going to have a development cycle of roughly 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So endure it for 2 years and then claim the acclaim when it comes, when we release the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I kind of just realized something. Saying the word acclaim there. You know, when I was an acrobat, we did shows, and the applause when we get at the end of the shows, there were like, it felt so great. Like it was direct validation of people enjoyed it. But I missed that.
Yeah,
that was addictive.
It's instant, right? That is instant gratification.
Yeah, absolutely.
For you know, for both the performer and the audience, it's this synergy. Like when you go see something live, you know. So you kind of crave that after all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got used to it a little bit. And now I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, I think that there is, you know, you can make a compromise here and really look for that acclaim within. You know, taking a step back and recognizing all the hard work that you're doing. I mean, dude, being a CEO of a small business, no matter how big or small it is, that is a hell of a thing, you know, and a thing that not many people would, you know, have the balls to dive into. Like that takes a lot. It takes a lot, man.
My advice to anyone wanting to start a business is don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. That's not worth it.
No, it's really not. It's
oh boy.
Yeah. Like I'm glad I did it because I learned so much. But
of course, yeah. What's the plan from here? Do you have a personal plan?
Just keep my head up as much as I can and try to just survive and make it happen. Do what I'm supposed to do and keep coming to these talks whenever I feel doubt and get my 15 minutes of positive reinforcement.
Yeah. Do my best.
Fine, you're part of my plans now. You can't escape it.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for, buddy.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
I realize the chat is pretty silent. So maybe we can talk about something a little bit more entertaining.
That's all right.
Like,
No. You're
penis and vaginas.
You're going through something.
Vagina, mouth, or anus.
That is always the priority. You know, if someone's going through something, that is the priority. They can stay quiet. That's fine. And I have to be entertained. Do I entertain you? Am I your fucking clown? Eh?
Well, now that you mention it, you know, when I say I was an acrobat, I was actually a circus performer. So.
Oh, were you?
Well, yeah, my specialty was acrobat, but I didn't work with a lot of clowns. You're pretty close to one, actually. You would be called what's called a red clown.
Did you say I'm close to a clown?
You're between a red and a white clown. You would be what is called a red clown.
The fuck does that mean?
I'll let you chew on that for a couple of weeks.
A red clown?
Yeah. I'll let you chew on that. If you can't figure it out, I'll let you know. In a couple
Is there a Wikipedia for different clown definitions that I can visit?
You can probably Google it.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
Probably.
Red clown.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. I was gonna talk about some
Well,
love life stuff, but Honey's here, so I don't want to.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
some other time.
Yeah. Her ears have been burning enough anyway.
Google says no. That is not what it means. That is absolutely
Iconic,
not what it means.
menacing
Okay.
figures in pop culture. Oh yeah, interesting.
Okay. No disinformation on this channel. I'm going to reveal what it is. So the red clown. So the red clown and the white clown are typically a duo, and it's kind of like a white clown would be a very serious person.
Okay.
Very like impassible. Like you don't understand.
I'm curious too.
Let me. I'm not explaining it right. So the red clown is what you typically consider to be your typical clown. Like they're fooling around, they're messing about,
Fooling around, yeah.
A lot of tomfoolery. And the white
Does
clown
no one
is
do foreplay anymore?
And the white clown is the victim, but he's serious. The white clown suffers from the antics of the red clown.
I see, yeah.
And that's funny. Why?
I gotcha.
That's funny. Why? Because people enjoy pain, I think.
Oh, that was actually, that drop was from the perspective of the white clown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Well, Honey says she's off the stream.
Are you gonna? Yeah, you're checking.
She's still here. She's lying to me.
I also wouldn't put much value in the Twitch watch list either. That thing is so fucking wrong. Man. Yeah. Before we move on though, I did want to just circle back really quick. And I identify. You said that some nights you lay in bed, cannot go to sleep because you're checking your phone looking for some of this validation for people talking about it. Yeah. Have you considered like a timeout for your electronics starting at certain points of the night? No.
I mean, I don't think I would be capable of that.
No.
If I'm being honest with myself, I know I should, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I would.
They make like timeout apps, and there's also like lock boxes that are on a timer that you could get if you really don't trust yourself. But dude, I mean, there is nothing healthier than setting aside the fucking screens in bed. Truly,
I was hanging out with one of my friends in his stream yesterday, and he said, like, we were talking about politics and everything, and he said, "No, you know what? Time to close Reddit."
Yeah,
and I was like, "This was the sanest thing anyone has ever said on Twitch."
Yeah, yeah. Knowing when you've reached that point, absolutely. Oh, look at Sypha over here. I set timers on Instagram and TikTok that lock me out after the time limit, and it helps.
You know what? I'll
People
think
use
about
them.
it. I'll definitely consider it.
It's like, dude, it really is. It is so good to set aside that shit and to just leave it for certain times of the day. Not to mention that like if you're already having sleep issues, doing something like have a screen in your face just further fucks up your circadian rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, great idea if you're having sleep problems.
I need to clarify in my case. I don't have sleep issues.
Okay.
I actually, whenever I'm sleepy, I just instantly fall asleep.
Oh, well.
The screen is not keeping me up.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. But that could be just part of, that could be part of the cycle if you were having sleep issues.
Yeah, typically, it's just like I do try to put my phone down, and when I can't instantly fall asleep, I'm like turning in bed, and I'm thinking, something is wrong. I forgot something. I'm messing something up.
Yeah.
And I need to kind of double check and it's kind of this cycle of, okay, I'm attacking myself. It's almost maybe it's not just imposter syndrome. Maybe it's what is it, like obsessive
OCD?
Maybe
Obsessive.
I mean, I'm
disorder?
very much self-diagnosing right now.
Yet nay, please, yeah, go do what you have to do. Go put some food in your belly if you haven't eaten. Go take whatever meds. If you got that good one, that goes up the other end, I know that one can work wonders. So go do what you have to do. Please, 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 don't apologize for not being around here.
Hope you feel better, feral friends.
Yeah. Yeah. At any rate, do think about the app lock, at least.
I
At the
will.
very
I
fucking
will.
least. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well, you know what? Next time I come in here, I'll talk about my plans or lack of plans for relationships and love life and sexual stuff.
Okay. Sure.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. You want to get into that on Wednesday?
If I have, I don't know if
Someday?
I'll have time on Wednesday.
That's
but
fine. That's fine.
as soon as possible.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. That sounds good.
Well, thank you so much, and have a good rest of your stream.
Anytime, man. Always an honor to have you around.
Likewise. Bye.
Bye. Always nice to catch up with the Zensuks. Sypha, what's been new with you, huh? I think I saw you went live. Did you go live? I think you went live recently, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. On the 23rd. Today's the 26th. That was 3 days ago. I hope it went well. Fuck me. What's new? Huh? What's new? I do have to leave about an hour early today. Just FYI for all of you guys. I'm going down to KQED, which is our local NPR affiliate here in San Francisco, to watch a rehearsal for a live show that's going to be touring for Ear Hustle, which is a fucking wonderful podcast, if none of you know it. Sypha will probably stream again today. Perfect. Excellent. Enjoy. What have you been streaming lately? My? And if you're on later today, maybe I'll give you a good old raid. How about that? Man, I am sleepy today. You guys, I'm fucking tired today. God. I've been reading so much lately. I'm like sweating balls over this master's program. So much. It's so fucking much. Oh, God, I'm like asking my family to leave the house so I can do my assignments. It's hard. It's hard. Nothing like a screaming child in the background when you're trying to focus on like a, medical textbook. Finishing the Pokemon Legends Z to A main story. Fun. Imposter syndrome, I would not consider a medical condition, Zensuke, but a psycho, a psychiatric condition. What's up, bros? Good to see ya. I don't know what category it might fall under the personality disorders section of diagnoses. So a symptom of something else then? What's the symptom, Zensuke? Which part are you asking about? And hi, Rose. Welcome back. If you want, I can pull out my big book and read about imposter syndrome if you want to go down the actual like qualifying factors of imposter syndrome. You want me to do that? See if it's even, if it's in there. Hang on. Yeah, why don't we do that? I mean that imposter syndrome may be caused by another issue rather than being a cause on its own. Yeah, it's typically, I'm not a medical student. Let's get things straight here, first of all. I'm training to be a psychoanalyst, for sure. But What's up, Ion? How's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, yeah. I love this one. They're going out of business, so it sucks. It sucks so much. It's such a yummy red ale. All right, so Sypha, yes, indeed. I have joined a master's program online to become an actual marriage and family therapist, as well as a licensed professional clinical counselor. So, 2.5, 3 years, something like that, is the length of the program. And then there's, hours to be banked, internships to be had. Let's see, where? Oh, where? That's pretty cool. It's been a lot of reading. Oh no, Clover, you cut your own hair and fucked it up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see, where the fuck? Alphabetical listing of 929. It's the big book, by the way, that I'm slowly getting through. That's as much as I've read so far, and I've read a little bit beyond it, but I want to go in order to keep placing those tabs. My wife's so sweet. She surprised me with this and with all the like the additional tab classifications you can add to it. It's so fucking sweet. 929. Let's see here. It's the index. Looking for imposter syndrome, for those of you that missed it. Oh, those are Z codes. Well, it should be somewhere between imprisonment or other incarceration and inhalant-induced anxiety disorder. Interesting. It very well may have a different, technical name. Jen, what do you think? I'm sure that this is thrilling. Yeah, it's not in there? Wow. I am surprised. Is that because it's a newer kind of thing since 2020? Because this is the revised edition that came out in 2020. So yeah. What's the fucking deal there, Jen? Huh? Oh, you're asking me, huh? Yeah, it was good. It was good, man. I mean, I did school stuff. We went out to a thrift store and I bought a lot of shit to sell. And yeah, had a good time. Son got his hair cut. He does really, really well with the barber now. Thank God. It's more of a symptom of self-doubt than a disorder, I guess. Huh. Well, yeah, Zensuke, I suppose it's time to dig a little bit deeper, huh? Oh, ads, I'm sorry. Bummer. I mean, I would think, Jen, and I haven't got to the section yet, but I would think that it has to do something with personality disorders, right? There's a bunker near the airport, Ion? That does sound fucking awesome. Elimination disorders, depressive disorders, sexual dysfunctions, personality disorders. Let's see, 733. Very, very, very surprised. Borderline. It could be more like a symptom of borderline, huh? Self-image. BPD. Let's see. Ooh, voyeuristic disorder. That's a good one. Yeah, Zensuke. I don't remember learning about imposter syndrome in personality classes, but this was like 15 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I am glad that you're here, regardless, Jen. What memory Is like, I mean, I'm thinking it, it could be a symptom of BPD, right? But like again, I haven't gotten that far. Plus, I am not yet the licensed professional clinical counselor. See there's no pictures for the voyeurism disorder. Sorry, voyeuristic disorder. There you go. It's right there. You can believe me if you can't read it. Of course I'm glad you're here, Jack. What are you talking about? The fuck you talking about? Why do you keep saying that? A cuck fetish? No, it's not just a cuck fetish. I mean, voyeurism, it goes beyond just, someone that you're with. It's, like peeping toms and people really snooping into others' belongings. People break into houses, not to steal anything, but to, like, go through stuff and to learn about the way people live. That's what's really fucking frightening. Peep shows in Amsterdam. Yep, there you go. There's peep shows here, too. Drop a quarter and grab a hanky. Oh shit! Where did I was almost there. I lost the BPD. Anyway, we are not here to diagnose Zensuke. I was hoping to learn a little something about that, even if it is self-diagnosed by your own merit. But buddy, like I know that you're not going to allow yourself the time to go see a professional because you have, you've put too much weight upon your own shoulders. But try, please try. All this stress and everything, you know that you're not the only one experiencing all this stress, especially related to your job, that you're not the only one who's constantly in search of validation, especially if it comes from a place of just total just like lack of attention from your parents, just neglect, being left to your own devices. That's great and all that you were able to avoid them fighting and you were able to avoid their chaos and everything. But that also diminishes the value that they give you as their child, sharing their pride with your accomplishments, supporting you in your interests and your hobbies and your talents and everything like that. That is, I mean, that's huge. That's huge for a kid. And of course, that's going to bleed into your adult life. It's not something that starts and stops with that moment where you're like, Mommy, look at this drawing I made. And she's like, shut up, I'm fighting with your dad. That's not just in that moment. That is a moment that you will carry with you throughout your life until you're able to discuss it and until you are able to get over it by whatever means you may, usually through a professional therapist. So, like, don't hold it against yourself. You already blamed yourself earlier. You said that you had behavioral issues as a child, but you had these parents that were constantly fighting to the point where you isolated yourself because it was too fucking chaotic. What's up, Sus? Good to see you. So I think that you carry too much blame versus your parents' actual behaviors and where the blame should lie, if there is any blame at all. But, telecommunicating a therapist would be a fantastic idea, Jen. Zensuke, please do check it out if that is an option at all. There's so many resources. 7 Cups, Talkspace, plenty of others that you could rely on, and potentially even in Canada, there's some that who knows, they may be free up there, if that's anything that you're concerned about. I don't know, but you got to look into it. That's it. It's not Rear Window. Witch Doctor has a cuck fetish because they lost in the championship. Boo, 2 times. Clover, there was a movie about this guy who watched people from his window. Fuck, it was really good. Yes, that is Rear Window. And yeah, that's a fantastic fucking movie. It's Jimmy Stewart, and he has a broken leg. And really all he can do is just sit there at his window and watch. I fucking love, that's probably my favorite Hitchcock movie. Just putting it out there. That's probably my favorite Hitchcock. I do think that that's his best. Vertigo kind of takes the cake in the critic's eyes. I personally love Rear Window. Sus, Pint, the guy I'm talking to, I mentioned my kids were sick, and during the snowstorm, he asked if he can go out and get them anything. That is so sweet. That is so, so sweet. And did he get something? Did he bring something back to you? That's adorable. Clover, my dad made a comment on my hair a few days ago, and I haven't been able to go out of my room. Lol. So you decided to cut it yourself because you feel like you just didn't get enough of him commenting about your hair, huh? Oh, boy.
What the hell are you doing in the bathroom day and night? Why don't you get out of there? Give someone else a chance.
No, Clover, I added that drop just for you. Sauce, my son had a high fever last night, and I kept having to give him a sponge bath. Oh, no. He threw up after that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. God, I'm so sorry. That is so scary. Sus, I swear, like when kids get sick and their fevers are so high and they're like, but they're, you know, like 103 degrees. That shit is so scary. I hope that, you know, I do hope that you have enough medicine and over-the-counter stuff to keep him safe and comfortable for now. But, you know, if it gets down to it, get him to the emergency room. He's an idiot because the car accident ratio would be bad, and does he think I'm poor or something? I can buy stuff too. Well, no, but hey, oh, so you called him an idiot. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Jen, I once cut my hair in high school before my senior photos, and it's immortalized forever. Please share that. Please. Sus, I will say that maybe you are not, you know, totally destitute and poor, but you do have a hard time getting around. So if, you know, like if he has an opportunity to bring medicine to you, not because you can't afford it, but because you have a hard time packing 3 fucking kids into your minivan and shitting a brick behind the wheel in a snowstorm, getting meds for your kids, yeah, it makes sense that he would, you know, offer that. It's not a slight to your financial situation. That's a genuine, you know, it's a very genuine act of kindness. Regardless if he has a boner for you or not. What's up, Twit?
Not go away.
How you doing today, buddy? Good to see you. All right, yeah. Zensuke is no longer on the queue, actually, so ready for you. He's helping you drive. He's nice. That's great. Be nice back to him. I know that you're under a lot of stress, Sus, with the kids, especially if they're sick. But you're pretending to be oblivious. Sometimes you don't have to play games, Sus. You know, sometimes games just get in the way and they confuse people. You know, how about just be direct? Huh? It's fucking games. You clearly haven't dated in a long time, Sus. Christ. We've gone past this whole game playing bullshit since you were younger, all right? God. I know, right? Come on. Jen, you have to. You have to. All right. I see a Twit. Hang on. Twit, get on in here. Hiya, buddy. Hello. How's it going, man?
Hear me.
I can hear you. That's great. Oh, fuck this goddamn song. Fuck you. How can I say never play John Denver? How can I say that? How can I say that to Spotify, you guys?
Never say never.
God, that song pisses me off. Okay. Will do. Thank you, Twit, for the advice. What's going on, man?
It's from Justin Bieber song.
I see. Oh, yes. He was the first. Justin Bieber was the first to say never say never. Jack, speaking of never saying never, you will one day, buddy. You will. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Anyway.
Yeah. Today I went to the psychiatrist's hospital thing.
Okay.
And I talked to the psychiatrist.
Yeah. Was that because you had an appointment or because you had an emergency?
It was an appointment.
Okay.
I asked her, can I take ADHD meds? And she was like, no. Yeah, so I was
Okay.
like, why not? And she said, with your liver values looking that way, you ain't gonna get
Oh, yeah.
nothing.
You and your fatty liver, that's right.
Bouncy, bouncy.
I
Not
almost
fat
forgot.
liver.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is that maybe she was having old values, old stuff. So she sent me to make test, blood test,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
liver test,
Yeah.
STD test, everything.
Good.
No, not the STD.
Well, it's not sexually active.
So that's
And? Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's your story and you're sticking to it?
Huh? Oh, the STD.
No. No, I'm just like whatever you want to discuss today.
Oh.
Yeah. You saw the lady
Well-
at the psychiatrist ward. Mm-hmm. Why do you want to be back on ADHD meds?
Because people tell me that it fixes their life, so maybe it fixes mine.
Have you been on ADHD meds before?
Yeah,
What did it do for you?
it gave me some focus,
Okay.
and it gave me some extra autism, I guess.
Okay. Made the autism a little worse.
Yeah.
Is that what
the
you're saying?
ADHD didn't give me autism like COVID
Yeah.
vaccines gives autism, not like that.
Yeah. And do you think it's possible that you could have been overdiagnosed with ADHD and you could just be autistic? By the way, like, have you ever had a second diagnosis for any of this stuff?
Well, the thing is, I have the inattentive ADHD.
Okay.
And that's just me being inattentive, not that impulsive. So maybe for someone who's impulsive, maybe the ADHD meds helps them more.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Quite possibly, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have received help from ADHD meds, but you also have to take into account that it affects you in order for you to accomplish more by your own merit. It's not going to be the meds that fix your life. It's going to be the meds that give you a slighter better opportunity for you to fix your own life.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because if you can hold focus on something,
Yeah.
not be distracted.
Yeah.
And for example, if I had the focus to be like, I will have 3 friends. and I'd try to do things to reach that goal. Well, maybe I would have 3 friends. But instead, I have this thing going on where I'm like, maybe, sure, I can have 3 friends. I'll start tomorrow. And then I start tomorrow. And then I see something on the internet about something that interests me. And then I hyper focus on that. Maybe it's about cars.
Hyper focus. So it's this balance.
A little brain gymnastics
between zero focus and hyper focus.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because I know that you can sit there and game for a whole fucking day.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Or is it you deciding what to focus on? Because some things are harder than others.
It's a little bit of both.
Super mega focus. There it is. Yeah. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Dude, I have every lasting little faith in you that if you just simply put some time and effort towards something, that you could make something happen. If you took all the time that you've spent here and tallied it up, that is all time that you could have been putting directly towards you and your progress in whatever field you wanted.
Yeah, my mom used to say that.
Mm-hmm. Your
mom
may have been right.
She saw me every day.
Mommy!
And she said, you have so much potential. You know so much about so many things. And you're not going anywhere. And I'm worried about you.
Yeah. Mom isn't always right, but sometimes she's got a point. You are smart. You're talented. You just have a problem scheduling your time. You know? What does Gandalf say, Twit?
You shall not pass.
Yeah, that's the one. This kidney stone that easily. No, he says all you have to do is decide what to do with the time that's given to you, right?
That's fantasy.
That is fucking a life lesson if I've ever heard one, man. We're given this amount of time.
Dwarves exist.
And oh, yeah, you say that to fucking Warwick Davis and let's see what happens. Huh? I know he likes me and he's growing on you like a benign tumor. Good one. Good one, Sus. I like that one. Yeah, have that shit removed before it pops. Anyway, where was I? Yes, dwarves are real. And the best of any art form gives you a little something to reflect back on because of its truthfulness. And that, Twit, I think, is something that you could live by because you decide what to do with your time, buddy. You decide every day. And you decide as, as useless as you want it to be or as useful and productive as you want it to be.
Yeah. When I do try to be productive and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Yeah, when I do.
When you do.
Then it comes out, something comes out of it. A little bit.
Something, yeah, that's what she said.
But then I end up in the same old spot. Same old place.
Right. Someone had to catch that perfect fucking that's what she said. Come on, come on. Potentially, Twit, have you considered like trying to schedule out your week? Like on some good old fashioned fucking paper.
Oh yeah, I did that.
You did that?
A while ago.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be like a full week. You know what I mean? It could just be a thing a day. You know? Sypha, is that having executive function issues isn't about a lack of willpower, though? That makes sense. Yeah. And I think that there is a lack of willpower here that, you know, should be addressed for sure. Wouldn't you say so, Twit?
I would say whatever the freaking psychologist says.
Yeah.
If they say you have a problem, or if they say you have these problems, then I will surrender. I will surrender and give up. And accept.
Is not about a lack of willpower. If the psychologist said to you that you have these problems, you would give up. Is that what you said?
Well, not really give up. Maybe I would gain some willpower.
Gain some willpower.
Yeah, because then I'm in a waiting queue since 2024 September.
To see this guy?
To see a psychologist. And it's been a while. It's been a while.
And it's been a while. Right. Sypha, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And that's why, you know, like, if there's any directionality here, I would say, like, literally just schedule in one thing to do every day that has something to do with forward momentum. That's what I'm trying to get to. Not like pack it in with, all right, I've done that, now I got to get to that. Now I got to get to that. Now I got no. Like literally one thing. And then all the reward mechanisms can be triggered and you can sit on what games are you playing these days, Twit? Are you still on League of Legends? Yeah. And then you can reward yourself with League for the rest of the fucking day. But only after you've done that one thing. One thing. But
that stuff, it doesn't work for me.
What do you mean? Which aspect? Scheduling
the rewarding part and doing things. It doesn't work for me.
The reward systems. Have
like
you? Yeah.
I used to do these schedules, and then I put some rewards after I've done the tasks. And sure, in a way, gamifying, you know. I can see how it could work for others, but for me, it doesn't really matter. I could be. The reward can be like millions of dollars, and I'll be like, man.
Speaking of fantasy,
I don't do the task.
Well, I mean, like, why wouldn't you set your reward as something that you can easily provide yourself? You know, like a truffle.
Yeah, but I did that. It was like with,
no.
potato
Oh, what's up,
chips
Sangucci? So good to see you, buddy. Right, exactly. Junk,
bakery things.
Yeah, flaming hot Cheetos in cream cheese with some lime squirted on top. Yeah. Well, how are you doing, Sangucci? Good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here. Twit, when you were doing, excuse me, fuck. When you were doing your rewards for accomplishments, how many tasks would you set yourself up for within a day?
It was a lot of tasks.
Yeah. See, I think that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. And I think that's also where the executive function comes in that Sypha is really bringing up. If you overdo it, you will have an issue switching back and forth between tasks, right? I'm literally saying one thing, man. One thing to benefit yourself and your situation and your progress in life. One thing a day. If you look at your list and you're just like, oh my God, there's fucking 12 fucking things on here. Well, chocolate ain't worth it. Fuck that. I'm going to skip all that shit and I'm going to eat the chocolate anyway. Fuck that stupid list. You know, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. Even for people that don't have executive function disorders, it is so challenging when you are starting from zero momentum to all of a sudden just fill your day with stuff. You know what I mean? That is an impossible task, man. That is such a hard task. And that's, you know, that's for people with depression. That's for people with ADHD, with executive function disorders. That's for just about anybody that's trying to start from scratch, man. You gotta make it easy on yourself, because shit's already hard enough as it is. You know?
Perhaps. I'm still waiting for the psychologist.
So this person that you saw earlier, is this the same person that you're going to see again? That you keep bringing up?
It was just a checkup to see what how things are.
Yeah.
And I told her everything, you know, isolation, no friends, never really expressing my worries or feelings.
Yeah.
Except I call the freaking hotline every once in a while.
Keep doing it. That's what it's there for. You know? If that's part of the process, it's part of the process. But you have to, like, if you are just, like, coasting, right? And you're just like, well, time to call the hotline. But you're not, you know, trying anything different. You're not trying to include a new task or a new habit or anything. Then you know exactly what you're going to get. Tomorrow is going to be the same as today.
So in a queue for, what is it called? Occupational therapist.
Uh-huh.
So maybe...
dumpling glasses. That sounds great. That sounds so good.
So maybe that will help as well.
Yeah.
So I don't have to change within me. Instead, I change the environment. Maybe that helps.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I like that. That is a very, very straightforward approach to any kind of therapy these days. It's environmental. It's not so much what's going on within. It's very much what's happening without. So, yeah. I think...
Maybe they have, I don't know, solutions for me to be able to take more walks, or solutions to, I don't know, do hygienic stuff more. Right? Because my problem is
Sus, take care. And I hear you. Go take care of yourself.
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking to Sus, saying bye-bye. Yeah. The problem is,
My
and saying
problem
Gucci,
is I
more from you.
don't really see. I'm like blind.
To
everything. But if I do see something, then maybe I'll do these things.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that you are like actually like maybe legally blind or something? Are you saying
Metaphorically legally blind?
you're speaking in metaphors? You're not
Yeah.
speaking in in actualities.
I don't wear glasses.
Okay. It's a fucking valid question. It's like, oh my god, no wonder you've always had such a hard time doing things. We figured it out. He's blind.
I wish it was that easy.
Dude, it's like, like, hey, have you checked if your computer's plugged in? Is that why it's not working?
I don't know, but I think the psychologists of the occupational therapists, I think they will fix most of my problems. I believe so.
That's great that you have that kind of optimism. I would say don't weigh on them so much fixing your shit. Weigh on them to potentially give you the tools so you can ultimately fix your shit.
Yeah.
All right? Nothing.
I'm so curious.
No,
like,
no
what
medicine, no
tools?
person, no nothing out there, man, is going to be fixing your shit. It's going to be you. Well, we're talking about focus. We're talking about actual drive in order to get something done for ourselves. I think that you put a lot of faith in external things, and yes, there is this whole factor to that. There's this whole system, this ecology that you live in that has been affecting you your entire life, right? But you respond to these things. So these people can give you the wherewithal to see how you have been responding to them and how you could maybe change your response to these external factors. That's where these tools come in play. Just reframing the way that you respond. All right? Welcome back, Sensuki.
They told me that they might try to make a autism, ADHD, inattentive type of adaptation type of therapy. Like not something that would work for neurotypical, but instead more work towards someone who works with me.
Yeah, that would be great. Neuroatypical self.
I'm just waiting. Waiting.
I'm sorry that it's been such a waiting game. And we've been hearing this from you all along, how difficult it is to get appointments and to see professionals. We were hearing from Nay earlier, and we've been watching the saga, if anyone's been paying attention, of Claire. Where's Claire? What's up, Ron? Good to see you. And her saga with the NHS. And it's, it sucks, right? Because it's all free. It's all taken care of. And I suppose that this is really the only reason why privatized healthcare, you can actually make appointments and go to them, is because so many people can't afford it that there's all these openings, right? Like, that has to be it. That has to be it. Otherwise, you're just over fucking booked.
I think there's privatized stuff here as well, but then you have to have money, I think.
Right, yeah, healthcare should just simply be a right. It really should be. Oh no, Jack being a Browns fan. Dude, it's always a poop
do
joke.
anal.
Always a poop joke with the Browns.
Does it go in the butt?
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, buddy. I just did that yesterday morning. Exactly. The butthole bowl. Butt bowl. Ryan, I hope that you've been all right, man. What's it like being a civvy? What you been getting into, huh? And Sangucci, dude, you said that it's gonna be the year. The year for you? The year for Twit? The year for who? What do you predict? Huh? I'm taking predictions. Ooh, driving lessons. Excellent, excellent. How's that been going, huh? Oh, and a job interview with who? And how do you feel like it went? Huh? How do you feel it went? At any rate, Twit, I'm glad that you went to an appointment. You know, I'm glad that you saw that through. I would like you to think about your takeaway from that appointment. Are there any takeaways?
Yeah, that I think she thinks I'm very frustrating.
Then perhaps think about why she may think that you're frustrating. Just trying to come up with some reflection assignment for you. Feedback. What they
We
call
don't
it.
really speak much. We're only speaking for like
You and
1
the
hour
therapist?
and 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
I would
long.
say.
Phew. That's a long appointment, man. Good.
No,
for
no, I
you.
mean in total. In total.
For how long? How many days are we talking?
I met her maybe 2 or 3 times.
Uh-huh. And it's been 120 minutes total?
Yeah.
Okay. So 40 minutes each time or so?
Well, the first time was mostly when we met. It was for just signing documents for the handicap benefit.
Excellent. That's good. It's
income
necessary.
stuff.
Yeah, it's necessary stuff. Sangucci, tell
And
me
then
more
the
about that,
second-
dude. Uh-huh.
The second time we talked about my mental health.
Uh-huh. Mm-mm. I can't hear you.
And then this time also.
No.
Like
Okay.
40
No.
minutes.
No. Well, if there's any other takeaways from it, from this meeting, and perhaps your other previous meetings, do focus on them a little bit. Take into account, you know, how you spend your time, please. And also consider, you know, like I'm really glad that you have this occupational therapy stuff coming up. Think about how that could help you, not how that could fix you. And in the meantime, think of other ways for you to help yourself before the occupational therapy. And truly, just give yourself like every Sunday, just look at a week-long schedule and think of one thing that you can do every day during the week in order to benefit you in some way. It doesn't have to be with finding a job or anything. It just like playing guitar again. Just something to emotionally pick you up a little bit and to show you that you can do things.
But I'm burned out.
From what?
From my what are they called? The people who help me out 3 times a week.
Your case managers?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what they're called. They're helping me with
Sangucci, that's awesome.
And moving away things to make room in here because the other apartment has to be emptied out and cleaned. So I have 2 apartments to take care of, and it's burning me out. They're stressing me like crazy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you must have some control over what they take and what they leave, right?
Yeah, I told them.
Better than other artists, Jack says. Uh-huh.
I told them I'm getting burned out.
Yeah.
With the whole thing, you guys asked me if I should throw this sweater of my
Overwhelming.
mom's.
Yeah.
and she wore it. She was wearing it 6 months
Yeah.
ago.
When are they coming back, Twit?
Stay. But I told them.
I'm sorry. Wait, hang on. When are they coming back?
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. Something that you can do for yourself. Okay? Tomorrow. Make a pile. Go through your mom's clothes. Go through other stuff. Make a pile for them that you were allowing them to take away. So you don't have to go through this overwhelming process of them being like, how about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? All right? Beat them to the punch. Preempt all of those questions by having shit ready for them to take. Okay?
They made a plan for me, a document on how
Really?
to work with me, but
Okay.
like 3-4 people were working on it, and they completed it, and we started to work on it. But it's too early. I'm not ready to deal with my mom's stuff. So I told them that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And then they said, sure, the document is dynamic. We can change the document. So,
So then here's what you do. You make a pile of the stuff you're ready for them to take away. And it can be...
no, wait,
hang on. I'm not done! And it can be a fucking spent roll of toilet paper. Just the cardboard roll. Just right there on the floor. That's it. I'm ready for you to take that away. Nothing else is going today.
yeah. I think 2 days ago I picked...
What's up, Max?
Four bags from the other apartment. and
Uh-huh.
I bring them up into this apartment here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell them... I'll tell them, here are 4 things that we can deal with.
Good. You should. This is good, man. Do
So
this.
burned
Do this
out.
on Tuesday.
I'm so burnt out.
I understand. It's the one thing that you have to do on Tuesday. The rest of the time you can do fucking whatever you want. All right? Let's give you one thing to do though. And this is preemptive, and this will actually help in the end. Because when they come on Wednesday, you don't have to go through that whole fucking song and dance about what they can and can't take away. Okay?
Yeah. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Then at least do what you can do to make it less complicated. How about that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ah, good. I'm glad that we reached a conclusion. Go do that tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean Tuesday. I don't mean tomorrow in the infinite sense of tomorrow. All right? All right, Sanguchi, you still here, buddy? Because I want to catch up. Just hoping this year goes well and to plan. Because you're losing 15 kilograms, saving up for a trip to Mexico, and finishing college. Fuck yeah, dude. That's so fucking good. What are you studying in college right now? What's the degree you're getting? Anyway, Twit, thank you so much. Always appreciate you joining. Best of luck. Think about things, won't you?
I never think.
I know
Takes
that.
too much energy.
I know. And that is why you're in your hole.
Maybe I think too much. That's
Cue
the other problem.
butthole emote, Jen. What?
Maybe I think too much. That's what people also tell me.
I think it's a give and take. I think sometimes you think too much, and I think other times you don't. I think when you do think too much, it's because you don't want to do something. So you're trying to come up with an excuse. That's what I think. And other times, you just turn yourself off in a game. Thank you, Jen, for the butthole emote. Appreciate that.
Yeah, many times it is much like that, in a way.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, I will catch you later this week, Wednesday. I don't know if I'm streaming Friday or not yet. I'm gonna update you guys in a second, but thanks.
Okay.
Thank you for the update. Stick with your appointments, and I hope that the occupational one is coming up soon so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Always good to catch up with Twit. Dude, Sangucci, civil engineering and computer science. You're dual fucking... What? Dual degree? What? That's just insane. Fucking showing us all up here. That's wild, man. It is going to be your year. Where are you traveling to in Mexico? I was just in Baja in November, Rosarito. It was awesome. It was glorious. Where are you going, man? Ryan, by the way, good luck with your driving lessons. It's going to take more than just a couple. That's for sure. But you will pass it ultimately. Okay? It just takes a little time, and every car has its quirks too. I really feel like that's kind of part of the of learning how to drive is also learning the car that you're learning how to drive. So you'll get there, man. You'll get there. Don't worry about it. Max, it turns out the loan your mom applied for was legit. I'm very glad to hear that. And you paid off your school fee, and you can register for classes now. Excellent. How did you end up paying it off? How did you end up paying that off? I hope that your mom ended up helping, because Jesus. Exactly. Speaking of big brain, right, Jen? Fucking A. Dual wielding degrees. Exactly. Yep. Have a good sleep, Twit. You're going to Obregon? Sangucci? I don't know where that is. Is that just like in the middle of Mexico? Is that on one of the many peninsulas? Where is that, man? Big Dollar, hi, how you doing? Has it been a quick minute? Well, shit, thank you so much for coming back. I sincerely wished I remembered when you were here last. Man, it has been a long time. What's new? What's going on, huh? Anything you'd care to update us on? How's the new year treating you? Big Dollar, make you holla. There it is. Don't make dollars, don't make sense. That's right. Yeah, Ryan. I mean, it's like, it's kind of just a good thing to know how to do. You know what I mean? You can get out of some sticky situations. You can help some friends or even strangers get out of sticky situations just by knowing how to drive. So it's like, it's simply a good thing to know how to do, even if it doesn't benefit you in any direct way on any given day. That's it. Sangucci, it is Obregon. I got a friend who lives there that's going to host me, so I save up. Fuck yeah. That's the way to do it, man. That is excellent. Holy shit. Having just like a free room and board. I have a fucking blast with everything else that comes along with that, man. All the food, all the drinks, all the nightlife, all the good times. That's going to be wonderful. And I can't wait to potentially see some pictures from your trip, which I still haven't done. I still haven't posted any fucking pictures for my Mexico trip. I really got to do that. And Twit was specifically asking for some pictures because of his heritage, and I just failed completely. Oh, it's in the state of Sonora. Nice. It's a coastal city. Okay. So not Baja, but coastal mainland Mexico. Excellent. New year, Big Dollar. Just enjoying the ride that we call life. Super sad timeline. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you're telling me. I don't recall how old you are, Big Dollar. Or if that's even really been presented in here. But my God, as a millennial, it has been a ride, this fucking timeline. I swear to fucking God. All of these once-in-a-lifetime events that we just keep fucking experiencing. Oh my God. You know? It's like, when are they gonna fucking end? And that was someone's curse too. I was like, shit, was it Confucius? Maybe someone can look this up for me. Was it Lao Tzu? But someone's curse was literally, may you live in interesting times. Who was that? Because I'll tell you, I don't want interesting times anymore. I don't want all this once-in-a-lifetime bullshit anymore. I just want things to be boring. I want boring shit again. Please, dear God, make shit boring. And, you know, if the side effect of affordability is comes along with that, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be a good time. Ooh. Big Dollar, I'm an elder millennial as well, absolutely. Oh, no. No, do not call yourself an elder millennial because I'm older than you. I'm turning 40 this year. Yes, the big round 37, right? That nice round number. So exhausting. My God, cannot catch a fucking break or a breath. Yeah, you're telling us, Ryan. And we, you know, like, I know that we live on very different timelines, at least as far as geography goes, but man, it really is just like the fucking world, right? It really feels like it, dude. Jen, it's a traditional thank you Chinese curse. Can't find a person. Gotcha. Big Dollar, I also will go for one slice of affordability, sprinkled with boring. I hear that. Oh, to be boring. To be fucking bored again. To, like, look at fucking current events, and it's just like, a great white shark washed up on the shores of Malibu today. Wouldn't that be nice? You know? Wouldn't that be nice? There was a misunderstanding between the German Chancellor and the President of France. A compliment went awry that le Président perceived as a come-on. Oh, the simplicity. It makes me drool. It really does. Jen, I was watching a documentary, and something that used to make headlines was Disney bought its first computer. Yeah. It was delivered on a 20-foot flatbed. The supporting reels came separately. Man. Have you guys seen, I know it's not quite a segue, speaking of stupid technology, but have you guys seen, you know, like what computers used to look like? If you've watched Mad Men, if you watched any old, like science fiction movies or anything like that, computers used to occupy entire fucking office spaces, right? And just like all the reel-to-reels happening all the fucking time, all the blinking lights that were meaningless. It was the whole damn room, right? Crazy. So yes, it would be a big deal. It makes perfect sense for any company, especially one the size of Disney, to like buy and fucking employ their first computer. Shit. You'd have to make a whole new building just for it. You know? If with Mad Men, I think there was this whole it was one of the departments was completely displaced, right? To make room for the computer. The one computer. Like ended up occupying a third of the floor. Right? Oh, Jack, God. Wait, aren't you primed? What does that prime mean? I don't know what that means. Desktops were literally a desk that was all a computer you could work on, not just a PC on a table. Yeah. Thus came Steve Jobs. Yeah, absolutely. And the want to create personal home PC. Where Big Bill and the Gates went, one of my favorite bands, went with enterprise and computing for business. Yeah. the evolution of at-home processors is pretty fucking cool. I've done a lot of jobs at Apple, at Intel, at IBM even, down the peninsula from where I live. And most of them have this really fascinating kind of like our products through time kind of deal. It's really fucking neat. And like you can see the beginning of the mouse that was just like a ball, right? It was a ball on this bed that was allowed to roll in place. Oh, what's up, Jack? Welcome back there. Yo. How you doing?
I'm doing better today.
I'm glad to hear it. You got some lunch in your belly.
Yeah, I had some bacon pierogies.
Don't make me hungry now. That's the way this always goes.
No.
Ryan, that's a good point. Yeah, the price every time. Big Doll Dollar, really cool to see the evolution of computing come together so quickly. It is very fast technology, right? Were you about to say something, Jack, and I cut you off?
Just me and my mom are better placed now too.
Good.
You know, like we
Did you have a conversation?
we talked about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, yesterday, just like we just went outside, and I just kind of like, reflected and just, we're both like, kind of realized that we're butting heads, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, both apologized.
Oh, that's good. That's sweet. It's good that you guys can do that, you know. There's a lot of family that doesn't have that ability. It's good that you're close enough. I mean, that speaks to your closeness, honestly.
Yeah,
you guys
it's
can
like,
do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I could like, speak negatively and all that shit, but no, I was like, I love my mom.
Yeah.
And like, she said, just let me know when like the garbage is full and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand now. Because sometimes I choose to be depressed and I choose to be fucking negative, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
And now I just like want to try to do my best to be more positive and feed
Right.
that right side of the wolf, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, reframing so much of that is very, very important. As long as you have the reflective abilities to like see how you're perceiving something, you then have the ability to change the way you're perceiving something and how you're reacting to something, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you got that in you, you are doing a-okay, man. Truly.
Yeah, and she motivated me yesterday too. Which
Oh,
was
did
nice.
she? Yeah. Is that kind
Yeah,
of
I
out of
was like,
character?
yeah. Well, no, it's pretty good. Like, even if she apologized after, I was like, no, it's good that you got me out. And
Yeah.
I was like, I got some like fruits and stuff, and maybe you should start doing exercises again, and maybe we could go for a walk.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Good. Well, that's good. That you have that kind of relationship as well.
Yeah, like we have our sometimes we have our differences, like all people, right?
Yeah.
But she's my fucking mom. Like,
right.
She's the person that took care of me her whole life, and she taught me good values and lessons and all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have a shadow of a doubt that knowing you is akin to knowing your mom a little bit,
Yeah.
So she's done a good job.
Think so, too.
Yeah, absolutely, Jen. Jen says it's at least good you are in a stable place emotionally with her. Jackie boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, agreed. What did you get into over the weekend?
Not much.
No?
Just watch some football.
Are you ready for some football? Excuse me.
Watch some Battle Bots.
Good. Nice.
Yeah. Didn't realize how bad Tantrum is. Holy shit. But he won that one thing, and then he just kind of just...
I know. Yeah, Tantrum really is. I was convinced that was a fluke. when Tantrum won. It was just like kind of happenstance, one after another. It wasn't due to power, or like overall engineering. It was just like a lot of luck.
Yeah, and I think it was kind of a weak year too.
Yeah, super weak. Sorry, Jen. Tantrum is a battle bot. Yeah. Max, also 6 of my friends might like me. 2 of them confirmed they like me. How does that make you feel about your friend group there, Max? That seems a little high schoolish for where you're at in life currently. Know what I mean? Oh, yeah, very good. Let's rake Jen over the coals, Jack. Yeah.
You don't know Tantrum? Oh my
Shame!
God.
Shame! Shame!
He's not even that good. So.
No. Tantrum sucks. I like the team, and I like that out of Tantrum came Blip,
Yeah.
But
I think that was one of the other reasons they didn't do good, because the guy made Blip.
Right, yeah. I like Blip a lot.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, Big Dollar. I don't know if you saw, Jen asked if you're also from the U.S. I'm trying to remember myself. I'm guessing that you are, just because times are hard, and it really doesn't have much to do with, our faults. Ryan, unrelated side note, I got myself some noise-canceling earbuds as an end-of-service, quote-unquote, gift. And oh my God, the world is nicer. I didn't feel like I was dying on the train station. That's wonderful. Do you feel like you have an oversensitivity to sound? Or is it just kind of where you live? There's just all this stuff happening all the time? So you don't really catch a break in order to center yourself. I mean, like, that really can play a big role in your mental health. It really, really can. If there's too much noise all the time, or if you're hard of hearing, either can play a huge, huge role in your mental well-being. So I'm glad that you found something. Now I just have questions. Max, I'm all right. I set boundaries because I'm taken already. Perfect, thank you. Kind of what I was getting into. They're okay with it. They better fucking be okay with it. Otherwise, they're not friends. Big Dollar did not see. Yep. From Idaho, live in Oregon. Wait a second. Yeah, you didn't used to have a different handle. Did you, Big Dollar? I'm trying to remember. If you're from Boise, I must have asked you about this skate park venue that I played at once upon a time on a tour. It was one of the best fucking nights I've ever had playing live music. It was so fucking cool. And I can't remember the name of the venue, but Rhodes Skate Park. My fucking God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Dude, that was one of the best fucking shows ever played. It was so cool, Jen. At Rhodes, in Boise. Just like, I mean, people skating right next to you while you're fucking playing punk music,
Oh, you performed?
Yeah. It was just this pop-up generator show. That was so fucking cool. And I can never remember the name of the fucking skate park. Thank you, Big Dollar. And you know what I was remembering recently, too, is that after the show, we met some stranger in the crowd who was like, man, you guys were awesome. You want to come back and do my radio show? And this is like 2005, 2006. This is somewhere before podcasts were a thing. And I don't know if he was on short band radio or what, but this guy just like collected us, and we went back to his garage and we just did a radio show, and I think he had an acoustic guitar, and we played an acoustic song, and we gave him our CD, and he played some music. It was just like one of those fucking random ass things that will never leave my brain. But I was thinking about it the other night because it's like, I wonder if a recording of that exists anywhere. I don't remember the name of his show. You know, I don't remember his name. I don't remember fucking anything about it. And looking up my band's old name, or my band's name, it brings up nothing. It reveals absolutely nothing. So much of it is like just destined to the fucking trash pile that is MySpace. I don't think it was Radio Boise. That sounds too big. But it was, yeah, Big Dollar Dollar, it was probably 05, 06, 07, somewhere around there. Grew up there, but have lived in old P-Town. P-Town sounds very familiar. Portland. You've lived in Portland. That's how familiar it is. For 10 years now. I love Portland. I have family up there. I try to get up there as often as possible, which it's been way too.
That's probably the
long.
furthest I've been in the U.S.
Oh, down to Portland?
Yeah.
It's a great
That's where
town,
my auntie
right?
lives.
Oh, really? Your auntie lives in Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great, man.
And I went there at the football thing.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Which kind of football?
American football. I played in high school.
Oh,
and
you
we
did?
took the bus down.
Oh, cool,
Down
man.
to Camp Riley, it's called.
I've heard of Camp
I don't
Riley.
think it's too far for
Really?
what you have.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My cousin was a football player when he was in high school in Eugene, and was looking towards the Ducks. Didn't make it.
Yeah.
But he was.
We were Canadian and we were just looking at these other kids.
shit,
Like, holy shit, they're much bigger than us and more athletic.
Cheers, Jack. Yeah. Ryan, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Making everything shut the fuck up. I know, right, Jen? I mean, like, dude, you think if a white van pulled up to a place, any public place, and the first thing out of the back doors fly open, right? And the first thing out of it is a fucking power generator, and it's just these random, skeezy looking dudes lugging that thing around. You think that's going to last long enough for one song to even begin in this day and age? Yeah, I think you're right, Jen. I think that those days are over and done with. Yes, exactly, Big Dollar. I'm in the Bay Area, and I love it. And I'm now reminded by all the other generator shows we used to play behind AT&T Park over here. Fucking awesome. Oh, Max, there you go. Took a shot of Henny. Good old Hennessy. But yeah, those days, they gotta be long done. Jen, worst venue / show I've ever played. Let me think about that. Yeah, right. Nothing like little Henny on a Monday afternoon. Take it to a college student on the East Coast. That's it's gonna be. It's fine. I mean, I've played a lot of really bad shows. I think the worst was probably one in this town called Cotati. That's in the North Bay, in the Bay Area. We played at a spaghetti restaurant. And I call it a spaghetti restaurant versus an Italian restaurant because it was called somebody's spaghetti restaurant. That was the name of the fucking place. And it was a restaurant / venue. And it was one of those places where they didn't have a stage. They were only a venue by the sheer sense that they had live music there. And there were a lot of old people. There were a lot of old people that were just trying to enjoy their Chef Boyardee. And we just ruined their nights, you know? When we got there, when we set up, when we started playing, the house was decently filled. I think a lot of people asked for the remainder of their meals to go, because it wasn't even like by the end of it, we had cleared the place out. It was quick. We cleared the place out real quick. And we had like that one fan that followed us around. We called her the Cookie Lady. I wonder what happened to her. She was this lady that, I don't know who she was other than, you know, an actual fucking fan that made pot cookies. And wherever we went, she would always show up. And I guess she was kind of a she was kind of business oriented because she was selling her pot cookies at her shows. But she would just stand right in front of us. And she was much older. She was probably 20 years older than us. And she would always have these fishnet stockings with like this really, really mini skirts, like a micro skirt, right? And she would just fucking dance so hard and just like flit her skirt around by herself. Often. So yeah, the Katati Spaghetti Restaurant is probably the worst fucking show ever played. Big Dollar stuck at the office slogging at lunch, and you boys are having a time. That's the way it goes, Big Dollar. Got to warm up the insides because of the snow. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sad there's no Corona. I like Corona with lime. Not the best winter drink, though, might I say. Hot toddies. A hot toddy is one of the best winter fucking drinks you can have. Yeah, Sypha. I really admired her. And of course, at one point, our lead singer was fucking her. That was both before and after she was coming to the shows. She was also going to other people's shows. Of course, she wasn't just our fan. But when they stopped fucking, that didn't stop her coming to the shows. Oh yeah, she was very, very dedicated. I'll never know her name. I wonder if there's some, you know, like Reddit punk scene subgroup that I can find that is like Bay Area punk that can tell me who the Cookie Lady was. That'd be great to know. She was like a mythological creature in our scene. She really was, you know. She always danced the same too. She always dressed the same. She always danced the same. And she always danced to like show off her butt, which didn't really exist, but she liked to show it off anyway. Exactly, Jen. What's your worst show ever in venue? You know, while you type that out, Jen, there's of course, you know, there's other examples where it's like, speaking of Oregon, Big Dollar, we booked Eugene one night, and like we arrived at the venue at the right time, and it was literally just closed. It was like the show was never booked, you know. And this is also pre-smartphone or anything. We just had our Nokias, and I don't think every member in the band even had a Nokia. So, Mark Rebele, you got it. I shall.
Oh, I like him.
Do you know Mark Rebele?
Yeah, he's awesome.
I don't know who that is.
He's good.
Is he?
His energy is fucking awesome.
Nice. I'm gonna just put him in before I search for him later. Life of a traveling musician, exactly. Blair Witch Gaming, hi, how you doing? You've been in here before. I don't remember. I don't remember when. Welcome back. How are things? How's the new year treating you? I think you've been here. You've been here before, right? What's new? What's going on? Remind me where you're from, if you don't mind. Jen, we played a show in Toledo, Ohio, that was next to a strip club in a strip mall. Everyone was horribly high. It happens. And by everyone, I mean like 5 people plus some guy. Man only referred to me as propaganda mistress. Good times. Perfect. Be warned, he is a bit. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm into it. I'm into it. It's Reggie. Okay. Reggie, how the hell are ya? Getting away from the other the other handle, huh? Well, welcome back there, buddy. How's the new year? I still don't think I've seen you in 2026 yet, Reggie. How are things? How's the Yakuza drama unfolding? Has it gotten a little bit better? Jack, you were here for when Reggie was describing all the drama, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they hired a voice actor that has a history of sexual assault or something. I have to pee. Yeah. Because I go by Blair now, which is why they're rebranding. Well, welcome back there, Blair. Is that something that came along with the new year? And just as welcome as before, naturally. Good to know. You shall thus remain Blair. So now I can say, where's Blair? Instead of, where's Claire? Well, Aspella isn't here. I'm sure there will be other jokes, Jack. The Blair Witch stuff. Yeah. Right?
I
What's
like the second one?
You like Book of Shadows?
Yeah, with the hot.
That's a damn lie, and you know
it's
bullshit. Yeah, you're a fucking liar.
It's such a like. I love it because so bad.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. There needed to be an explanation. Jen, I believe there was even a third, and maybe even more since. They went back to the like documentary style after because the second one. How did you not know there was a second one, Jen? The second one was like just an actual movie. It wasn't that documentary-esque, found footage style of movie. Book of Shadows is produced like overproduced garbage, right? It's like Franz Ferdinand's sophomore album. It's like The Killer's sophomore album. It's like every sophomore album, right? It's like you're used to this. You got this fucking raw, fresh kind of sound. And now they're just like, this shit makes money. Let's put more money behind it so it makes more money. Because that makes sense in our brains. And then it's just like all the magic is gone because of all the money behind it, right? Yeah. Oh, no! Blair! Oh, fucking no! Dead set on burning itself to the ground, but I made peace with it all and moved on. What'd you move on to? That hurts. Yeah, it's like the second American Psycho. Exactly. Yes, exactly. American Psycho is a one movie thing. I have to pee. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Nice. God, I can't believe he's fucking peeing. I'm so fucking shocked. Oh, that guy. He's gonna be the death of me. I'm only mod for him because I blackmailed him, Just saying. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I thought it'd be a good laugh. Yeah, I was like, I got, I got all your sperm from the sperm place. Yeah, I think he would. Him and his 37 children. You know, like, I feel bad for Tomar because he has a red penis that he paints religiously. And Blair Witch Gaming, I'm a big fan. I've been a big fan since since I don't know. I got nothing. That's how good of a celebrity Blair Witch Gaming is. He's so famous. He could probably like date like Don Cheadle or Christina Applegate. And Pete's like on a lower level. Like I don't think he knows any famous people. Yeah. Pete's, he has a small penis. And they'll just laugh at him.
You like big black cock?
Yeah. I was born in 98, Blair. I'm 1 year older.
What did I come back to?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Next caller, please.
I don't know, Big Dollar. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I always like word vomit when you're gone.
Right. Yeah, it happened. I mean, like, I think that's partly why I love you.
I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops.
But, sometimes.
Sometimes it's glorious.
Sometimes it's glorious. Is this going to be like a glory hole situation? No, it's glorious. Glorious situation. You're right. Good mod indeed.
Yeah, fight, makeup, sex.
Oh.
Fight, makeup, sex.
That wasn't me. Anyways, Big Dog. Yes, that was Nubloso, exactly. Came back from the dead. Slog continues, Big Dog. Good fucking luck, buddy. I hope you will be back. I hope you will be back soon enough, and we can continue catching up, huh? I'll be back. Right? It's not the tuna. Yeah. Why don't you just chill on the Schwarzenegger impression? Oh God, I know. Yeah. Maybe she's on ice. I can't. I have to entertain myself. Come on. Come on. Cause I don't have a snowball's chance to tell anyone else.
Is that Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Adrian! Adrian! Ah, God. Yeah, that's right, Ryan. That's right.
You should make these moments as your promo vid for your therapist.
Yeah, I think this will be my trailer.
Put on the door.
From now on. Right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Doesn't know who they're dealing with.
Right. Pete Peterson, LMFOT. QRS. There it is. LPCCMFT. Arnold impersonator. Fuck. Oh, I mentioned how tired I am.
I'm tired too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's true.
It stinks.
It really does. Fucking A. Thank you for not clipping any of that, by the way, Jen. I appreciate it. That's just annoying. It's annoying shit. Ryan, you're not tired? Hey, good for fucking you, dude. Hey, Nubloso! There you are. There you are, buddy. Oh, that is a problem. Okay. Not tired is a problem, or you're about to announce a problem? Okay. Speaking of, yeah, being tired, I knew Bloso. Good to see you. It's 11:34 p.m. Is it that late? Is it really that late? Man, I am never tired at 11:34 p.m. But do you experience insomnia at all, Ryan? Out of curiosity? When you were in the service, now that you're out of the service? What's up with that, huh?
Oh, I used to be bad with insomnia, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, back before when I didn't have my meds sorted.
Right.
I'll stay for like 3-4 days straight.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Wow, really? Man, that is intense.
Yeah,
Right.
That's why, like in the hospital, the first night I didn't have any meds, so I just stayed up.
Wow.
I fucking hated it.
Just recently?
No, in the hospital when I was in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the psychiatric
the
hospital?
surgery.
Oh, just recently. Yeah, in the actual hospital just recently. It's recent to me because I didn't go through it. I know to you it's like weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you stayed up. Post-op.
Yeah. Well, it fucking sucked because I had my meds like right beside me, which was like angering. But because like it was a hospital, it's like, oh, we got to revive ourselves, but
right.
They didn't give me the proper meds that night. And
Yeah,
I
it's
was just
bullshit.
like, just sitting there, just like, why am I awake?
Right. Yeah. Oh my god. Jack, do you see that? Do you see what Jen just fucking said in the chit chat about Tantrum? That is so infuriating.
Yeah, my god.
Why don't you show her Duck? Huh? Jen? Fucking amateur.
Duck's way better
Christ.
anyway.
I agree.
Duck's a fucking tank.
Yeah. Duck is a tank. Duck is a
Duck's the
fucking
best.
legend. That is not fucking Duck, Jen.
Yeah, Jen.
Yeah,
Jeez.
us people. There's two of us. There's one of you. Who's the
Yeah,
idiot?
God.
Who's the idiot?
He beat fucking Cobalt. Remember?
You're a duck.
He beat fucking Cobalt.
Yeah, he beat Cobalt. You're a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had some good wins.
Is this ASMR enough for you, Ryan?
He won that Rumble.
Yeah, he did. Just because he stayed alive, even if he was just a box at the end with wheels. He was still moving. It's a fucking duck, man. Come on.
Wait, did he win against Tombstone?
I don't remember him winning against Tombstone.
No.
Could have. Just by sheer merit
I mean,
that...
Tombstone kind of sucks now.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, Tombstone could hit Duck, but knock himself out, and Duck could keep living, keep fucking functioning. That would be a win. Because for those of you that don't know, Duck doesn't have a weapon. He just has a kind of a beak. It's like a wedge. That's it. Used to fall asleep to Mark Pilier, which is up in Vermont, playing horror games. What'd this do? Okay, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Jen, are you laughing at my Mark Pilier joke? Is a capital? Because I don't know who the fuck Mark Pilier is. I know Montpelier. Montpellier, to my French heritage brethren. There's Duck, Jen. That's fucking Duck. Kidding me?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. It's the capital Mars. Is it Nubloso? It's not Tatooine.
Rusty's fun too.
Oh, Rusty's fucking great. Oh, fuck
He
you,
won
Jen.
against Kraken.
Fuck you. Look at that. So insensitive. So fucking intolerant. Clearly, one is more like a duck, Jen. It's called Duck.
Jeez, Jen.
Fucking A. Just trying to fucking push buttons. Snowflakes. Yeah. You're just no ball. Fucking
Yeah, Jen.
ball.
You don't watch bad balls like us.
Yeah.
We're true
Loser.
fans, okay?
Fuck.
Loser.
God. God! You don't even know. Just go to bed, Jen. Back in Montpellier. Vermont. Okay? Butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Nubloso, by the way. Welcome back.
I love talking battle bots.
I do too. They both look like customized Roombas.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck you, Nubloso. God, this isn't some mass-produced crap that chokes on pet hair. Oh! What an asshole. I know he does, Ryan. I know he has a point. Just, just have to keep something alive because BattleBots is dead. It's done. It sucks. So,
Yeah, I wish it'd come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have like all the knockouts and stuff on YouTube now. They have a 5-hour compilation.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was watching that.
NHRL. NHRS? NHRL.
Yeah, the NHRL will be fun. Fun to go live.
Super fun. Yeah. Jen, they're still doing the live shows. They sorry for derailing the stream yet again towards BattleBots, but
no, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. This is another PSA. Trying to keep BattleBots fucking alive for the sake of all of us bot fans. But they're still doing the live show. They were supposed to be releasing was it Face Offs, Jack? What was the YouTube show that they seemed to give up on?
I don't know.
It's just done, right? It's just totally fucking done.
I saw the Donald Hudson doing like a different kind of bots.
Donald Hudson?
Like walking bots.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
I didn't see
video
that.
on YouTube.
No shit. Oh my god, that would be so fucking cool.
Yeah, they're like the Boston Dynamic dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like that.
Wow, cool, crazy. Yeah, they should do a Kickstarter, Jen. They absolutely fucking should. By the way, have you watched Space Mutiny yet, Jen? That would be my next in line for you if you're going down the Mystery Science Theater rabbit hole. She just watched Time Chasers, which is a fucking classic. I still want a Castleton shirt, Jen. I really want a Castleton shirt. But fucking do Space Mutiny yet. Ooh, why? Why would you watch Cosmopolis? Why would you do that? There is no riff tracks available for Cosmopolis. Thus, there are no redeeming qualities of Cosmopolis. Why would you watch? Why would you? I didn't recommend it. Why would you watch Cosmopolis? Oh God. Okay. Okay, so I guess try to watch Cosmopolis, and then after watch Mystery Science Theater just to see how a bad movie should be treated once again. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah. It's dull. It's so Oh. Yeah. Jack, are you talking about Comedy Central era BattleBots?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I have that entire series on a flash drive, so it doesn't get lost.
I kind of forgot that there's like a legacy member BattleBots, like
yeah,
Nightmare or
absolutely, dude.
which one's the
There's
like
a
the
lot of
big
bleed over.
spinny one? Oh, Son of Waiachi.
well, the Son of Waiachi, yeah, that whole fucking team, man. But also now that Bill, what's his fucking name? I got to take a picture with him. Bill, the original announcer from BattleBots, is now Bill, the current announcer for Vegas Live BattleBots, which is really cool. So there's even more legacy stuff. I was gonna fucking say, just akin to saving fucking BattleBots on a flash drive. Yeah, we're in a totally safe area. I don't know. Yeah, you're good. Oh yes, you're talking about in fucking real life. You're not talking about current audience. Dude, yeah. I mean, everything that's happening in Minnesota.
Yeah, I just hope you're safe.
Yeah. Thank you. We currently are. Jen, it extends to you, of course. It's frightening, and it's an absolute nightmare. The United States is in a place that I never thought I would. It wasn't there. It wasn't at the forefront. It wasn't a possibility, you know. Being the very bad guys that we defeated in World War II Germany, you know. It is absolutely insane. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, you could be our sponsors, for sure.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be in Philly soon. Stay fucking safe. Stay fucking indoors. Yeah. Just please be safe, Jen. There's always talk of San Francisco. My wife has seen ice. She works just a block away from the immigration building in San Francisco. She's seen them. She's seen protesters clashing with them, and she called me one day because she was scared. She literally said, "I'm scared. I don't know what to do." And I said, "Go as out of your fucking way as possible to get back to the nearest BART station, and just go in the other direction. You know, don't go through any crowds. Don't go through any fucking, even if it's like a sit-in or whatever, don't go through it. Go the fuck around and just keep me on the phone the entire time." I would have, yeah. It's nuts. It's absolutely fucking nuts. People being shot left and right. Meanwhile, the president, right? I know. Yeah, right. And he's basically also just saying they deserved it. With, I don't know if you heard this, Nubloso, but with Good, with the lady that was shot behind the wheel, he was like, I heard her dad was a huge Trump fan. He really loved Trump, and I just hope that that's still the case. I hope he still loves Trump. That was his fucking response to her dying. Yeah. I know, Jen. It's just like, it's one of those, it's a horror that, you have to know about. You have to be aware of it just for your own fucking survival and for your own well-being and safety. But my God, I'm so fucking reluctant at this point to just read about one more fucking clash, one more fucking shooting, one more fucking death. Because I know that, the next step is, yes, back at our fucking front door. clashing outside my wife's fucking work. And she's stuck inside, and I have to like drive down there to come get her, you know? Like what's the next fucking step? And then who gets shot out there? You know? Yeah. Thank you, Nublosa, for checking in. Yeah. I do too. I'm definitely not one of those that can just like soak in it, you know, and get like angry and invigorated and, you know, like start writing picket signs and shit. I'm not that person anymore. Like now that I have a son, and, you know, like my wife relies on me to a certain degree. Even though I know she would be okay without me, she claims that she wouldn't be okay without me. She did it for a long time before I came around, but still, I have more responsibility than what is essentially beyond my fucking household. You know, I will leave my house and I will act the same. I will treat people with the same amount of respect and dignity and acceptance than I will within my home. That's extended to everybody. But God damn it, I am not sacrificing myself for a political viewpoint, for any like demographic protection. Sorry, I can do that silently, but I can no longer put myself in harm's way. Once upon a time, I did. For gay rights, for gay marriage, but yeah, those days are gone. Those days are done. Some of my friends are really in it on social media. It's tough. I agree with what they're saying, but I just don't feel I have the constitution for it all. It makes me feel like, no, yeah. Jen, you don't have to be part of an echo chamber to still be on the right side of history. You can do it in everyday interactions. You can do it by paying respect to a fucking brown person on your block and not calling ICE on them, which people are fucking doing, you know. You can do it in your own ways without feeding into this whole fucking thing. And I don't want this to be like I don't want to discourage anyone from making these social media posts because of the Eye of fucking Sauron and because 1984 is becoming a real life fucking thing and people are being detained at the border simply for things they've posted on social media. If I say like, hey, don't post that shit to social media, then they win, right? Then Big Brother fucking wins. At the same time, it's got to be a balance because, yes, as an individual, I'm sorry, but you will lose against the federal government if they call you a terrorist because you said bad things about Trump online. So we have to pick our battles. Have to know when to fucking stand up for what's right and how. Just stay safe. You don't know anyone. Shit is the thing. It's absolutely true, Ryan. I don't. I recognize my place in humanity, my place on this world. I recognize that everything that I am is not because of me. It's because of everyone else I've experienced throughout my lifetime. Not only my parents, but my teachers, my classmates, my friends. And I grew up in a melting pot, you know? I am, Jack, thank you. I grew up in a melting pot. I grew up in a brown fucking community, you know? It wasn't just like this blank fucking whitewashed suburb. I was really lucky. And I have that influence in me. And the same thing goes with sexuality too. You know, I remember the day that I saw two men kissing for the first time. And I was with my dad, and we were leaving the movie theaters. We saw Buster Keaton. We saw Steamboat Bill Jr. and a couple shorts. And it was to live music. There was a live 4-piece orchestra doing the soundtrack to Steamboat Bill Jr. We left the theater. There were 2 men kissing on the sidewalk, and I was with my dad, and I was just like, Dad, I didn't know two guys could kiss. And he was just like, yeah, they can kiss. You know, like some people are born with brown hair. Some people are born with blue eyes. And some boys are born liking boys. And that's fine. And I was just like, oh. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't make me gay. Newsflash, that didn't make me gay. That didn't make me question my sexuality. I've always been attracted to the people that I've been attracted to. Nothing has been confusing or odd because I saw 2 men making out when I was 6. It just added some perspective. You know? Yeah, exactly, right, Jack? That's it. That's the fucking key. That's the fucking key. Nublo, so you don't have to be an activist to be against anything. Absolutely. To be actively acting against something or for something, no, you do not have to be an activist. You don't have to be out on the front lines. You don't have to be waving signs around or handcuffing yourself to an ICE vehicle or anything like that. And it sucks because this is supposed to be protected activity regardless. You know, like the First Amendment protects protesting as a natural right. And with this recent guy, he had a concealed carry permit for his firearm. That's next in line. Right after freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom to protest is the right to bear arms. That's number 2. He was doing both, and they shot him 10 times in the back after they removed his weapon. I don't give a shit what side of the political spectrum you're on. You should be outraged. If you're a conservative and you stand by the Second Amendment, you should be fucking outraged. Yeah. They shot him 10 times, Nublo, so in the fucking back. After they maced him, after they wrestled him to the ground, after they removed his firearm.
Like, this isn't about politics anymore. Like, this is,
no,
you know, fuck. Like,
no,
it's scary.
Yeah.
People still think it is, but it's not.
This has nothing to do with politics at all. This has everything to do with just being a fucking member of civilized society. That's it. And to not become a fucking communist nation. Or Russia. Or some place that's ruled in fear. Jen, I think I'm just going to try to be the best person I can in my area, showing kindness to those around me, and also not allowing space for those pieces of shit who support this. We're past talking. Absolutely. I don't engage anymore. Jen, I really fucking don't. If someone is just so bombastic and so prideful in the fact that they support Trump, I don't engage anymore. There's nothing for me there. There's nothing to try to alter or change or to have any form of a fucking conversation. There is nothing there. Nothing. It's worthless. Pointless. These people that put one person, it's not even a political party. It's not even Republicans. It's not even MAGA. It's literally one fucking person above all. Before the fucking country, before their fucking neighbors, before the fucking cashiers that check them out while they're buying their children fucking dino nuggets, you know. putting everything behind this one goddamn fucking person is just, it's pathetic. It's really fucking pathetic. And I wish them the best in the most backhanded way I possibly fucking can. I wish them the absolute fucking best. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Both y'all are right. And no, that's the way that I intend to proceed as well. Jen is just not faltering, maintaining my morals, maintaining my boundaries, and doing the best I can for those that I could potentially help, even simply by offering respect. It's not a tall fucking order. Anyways, you guys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll be back on Wednesday. But until then, let's check out who to raid, right? Raid browser. Browser, don't even know her. Mia, Alex, Burn That Bee. Let's do Burn That Bee. I was talking about Burn That Bee. We did Mimu not too long ago. But let's do Burn That Bee, especially because if Zentuchi's here, Zentuichi, Zoloft, Zenkuchi. When he's not here, Zensuke, are you here? When he's not here, it's hard to remember his name. Zensuke, you here, buddy boy? Yeah, see, that's not even right. Jen, it's like... Oh my god. Zucchini? Stanley Zentucci? Nubloso will be okay. We'll be all right. Yeah. Ryan, you take care of yourself as well. Rose, I'm glad that you're here finally, but I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I hope your new job's going well. You got a new job, right? Let's not get into it because populating this fucking raid. Let's see what happens. It is Burn That Bee, whom I admire deeply. If you guys don't follow her, as soon as we get in there, let's make a fucking following happen, huh? Just a follower cascade. So here we go, you guys. And until Wednesday, keep taking care of yourselves and each other, and stay the fuck away from ice.